Hey, what's up guys, it's Moto. In this video, I'm going to be removing the tool bag from the back of my DRZ400SM, as well as cleaning up a few other odds and ends on the rear of the bike. And to remove the tool bag from the rear of the bike, the first thing you are going to want to do is just obviously empty it. This will have your owner's manual, a couple other little booklets, and your little toolkit, which as you can see, I have already removed. It also has this little rubber strap that holds everything in place. But to get this off your bike, you're going to want to peel back this rubber and expose the 8mm bolts. So using a 8mm socket up top, I'm going to loosen this, and there is a nut on the other side underneath the tail section of the bike. So I'm going to use this socket, which is also 8mm, just to hold it. All right, and before I take that one off completely, I'm just going to do the same thing for this other one. All right, and once they're loose enough, I'll do the rest by hand. There's the little nut on that side, and this just screws out the rest of the way. And I'll reassemble that, and I'll probably just keep it in the tool bag if I ever want to remount it. Okay, and with those two bolts removed, I will put them back in the tool bag, and as you can tell, it's off. Pretty simple. So I went ahead and picked up these little bolts from TST Industries, and all this will do is fill in the little holes here and clean up the look. The red washer stays up top, and then this silver washer and the nut go down below. I'm just gonna hand tighten this right now, and doing the same thing for the other side. And to tighten these the rest of the way, I'm going to be using a 3mm Allen key, inserting it here, and then on the bottom, just to hold the nut, I'm going to be using a 8mm socket. All right, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is removing these stickers from the rear of the bike. All you need is some WD-40 and a heat gun or a blow dryer. And remember, if you're using a heat gun, just go nice and easy. You don't want to burn the plastic. Also, beforehand, it's a good idea to take pictures of these if you don't plan on saving them. But sometimes they can come off well enough where you can actually put them on like a piece of paper and just leave them in your files if you ever need them. And as you can tell, that worked really well. I didn't even use the WD-40, just the heat gun, and it came right off. Okay, and a good way to clean plastics is spraying some WD-40. This helps lubricate them and really cleans them up. And the WD-40 also helps get the residue off the bike from the stickers. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna be doing is removing this little seat strap. I don't use it, and it's kind of annoying when I need to take the seat off because it's one extra step. So to remove it, all you need to do is take this side panel off, 8mm socket over here, and then the 10mm down below. And I'm sorry, this is actually also a 8mm. I believe the seat strap bolt that holds the seat strap on is a 10mm. Make sure you don't lose these. Now to remove this, pull out, down a little bit, and you're gonna pull forwards towards the front of the bike. And just like that. And now this will expose the 10mm bolt right here that needs to be removed to take the seat strap off. And now on the left-hand side of the bike, remove this 8mm bolt. And the seat should come right up. And as you can see, here's the other part of your strap. Remove this with your 10mm. And with your strap finally removed, you can go ahead and put your seat back. Remember to slide this portion of the seat up onto the little notch on the tank. And same thing for this portion over here. It's just gonna line up right underneath the tank. Now you can reinstall the seat bolts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I think it cleaned up the rear of the bike quite a bit, and this only took about 10 minutes. I do have the TST Industries fender eliminator, as well as the taillight for this motorcycle. I am going to be installing that now. Stay tuned for that video. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and ride safe.